That was Fountain Stairs by Deer Hunter off of their 2010 album Halcyon Digest. I've listened to this album a few times before. It's a very good album. I'm a little more familiar with Deer Hunter's Microcastle and Weird Era Continued albums from 2 years prior. But I love pretty much everything I hear from Deer Hunter. They're a really good band. We were actually going to do a Deer Hunter tournament at one point, but for some reason or another, we didn't do it. We should do that someday. Anyway, we're listening to that today because we have a Beach House song from 2010 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 8 of the Beach House tournament today, and that is match 8 in round 1. If you're new here and you're wondering what a Beach House tournament is, let me explain. We took every single song that Beach House has released so far and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head to head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that Beach House has released so far. We're starting off with Zebra, which was released in 2010 as the first track on their album Teen Dream. Zebra's a pretty sweet track. I think this was the first song maybe that I even heard from Beach House. Pretty sure that we heard this one live when we saw them live. Genius.com has this quote from Victoria Legrand to KEXP in 2019. Alex and I have had a very incredible collaborative career so far in how we work together. Zebra, since it's one of your favorites, I can tell you for that song, Alex had written most of the musical arrangement, and when I heard it, this was another brain looking in on what somebody else had created, and I immediately thought I had written some things, but the zebra imagery kept coming to my brain. It was what I was seeing, the patterns crossing that comes from the music, and how the music ignited something in my mind and my visual imagination. So I definitely think that process is where you really see things come to life. Either the contributor on Genius.com has some typos in there, or Victoria may not be primarily English speaking. Its competition today is White Moon, which was released in 2010 as a live recording from an iTunes session EP that they released. I don't know. I guess the other versions, the other songs on there must have been songs that they'd already released, and that's why I didn't find them. But that was released in 2010. It was also released, and we're using the cover art for B-Sides and Rarities, released in 2017. Let's go ahead and get into these songs, though, and see which one's the better of the two. White Moon is an outtake from the same album that Zebra comes from. Let's check out Zebra. I definitely saw that song live. I would have remembered that as soon as I heard it. I love that song. It's super good. That is a really good guitar riff, and the drums coming in the third verse is a really good idea too. Gives it kind of a slow burn. Especially when a song's nearly 5 minutes, you got to give it some variety in there. And I think adding the percussion in at about the halfway point was a good idea. A little before the halfway point, I think. Victoria has a weird voice, and I really enjoy it. Just like a super low voice, like a deep voice. Um, it's just really good dream pop. I really like that song. Just found the cover for the iTunes session, and I think it's actually it might be cooler than this cover is. Let me pull that up real quick, just so y'all can get a look at it. Oh, hold on, it got really, really huge. It's gonna be way better resolution than the Teen Dream one. I'm surprised they didn't name Teen Dream Zebra. They have a zebra coat on the album cover. They have Zebra as the opening track. I think they'd be super into zebras. So that's the cover for the iTunes Sessions EP. Kind of like that. That's really cool, actually. That B-sides cover is kind of boring in comparison, really. Let's go ahead and get into the song that we're listening to off of that album today, though. Here's White Moon.
Down the hill, I went so fast. Feel the moon, it doesn't last. Trouble boy and lucky girl, bring me
pretty cool. That's kind of tougher than I was hoping it would be. I really enjoyed the kind of weird sounding woodblock drums that that song had. Percussion, I guess you'd call it. The guitars were really cool, but didn't come in until about the third verse. Again, the third verse, the song picked up. But I think for me, Zebra is a bit better. I think it's the production in it, really. It just has more of that dream pop feel. Might be because this was a live iTunes session. It wasn't fully produced or anything. Um, but White Moon was really cool. I think that song, it should have been included on Teen Dream. I mean, there were only like, what, 10 songs on that album anyway. Put White Moon on there. That was really cool. Make a full produced version of that. I like that song. But Zebra does win for the day. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content. Let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Beach House tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get down with our Eurythmics tournament action of the day. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.